Love it or hate it, Fortnite is still going strong as the most popular battle royale game out there. Personally, my relationship with it has seesawed. Initially, I rejected it for grittier games like PUBG, before eventually finding the fun in its distinct mechanics and sickly sweet bubblegum aesthetic. But continual updates have pushed me away with their onslaught of additional modes, new items, wacky skins, and stupid dances. Is this a video game or an absurdist nightmare? In the high school of shit kids love, Fortnite and the MCU are prom king and queen. Try as you might to hate them, god damn, they're still gonna make some beautiful babies together. The result of this immaculate pairing is a limited time versus mode that's well designed, cleverly balanced, and for now is the closest thing we've got to getting sweet revenge on that purple scrote chin jerk. So assemble for the end game to end all end games. The mode itself is a 20v20 battle that takes place on the most current map iteration. One team plays as the alien Chitauri army. Remember these guys? Equipped with 2 energy weapon variants and a jetpack, their goal is to reach and recover the 6 Infinity Stones as they drop periodically through the match before they lose 100 team lives in total. The added advantage to this side is the playable and appropriately powerful Mad Titan himself, Thanos. The first Chitauri player lucky enough to collect an Infinity Stone has the power bestowed upon them before it cycles through the rest of the team each time Thanos is eliminated. If you played any of last year's Infinity Gauntlet mode, then you'll be familiar with Thanos' ridiculously powerful abilities. One allowing him to leap huge distances, landing in an AoE ground pound, the other a devastatingly powerful energy blast that rips through opponents. Seriously, seeing this angry buff grimace bound across the battlefield is enough to make anyone soil their super suit. Our heroes in this fight are regular Fortnite characters, complete with stupid skins. Their goal is to deplete the entire alien force while ensuring the stones don't fall into the gilded glove hand of the enemy. Failing to do so will disable their team's infinite respawns, leaving them open to a total wipe. Helping in this task are 4 iconic weapons from the Avengers back catalogue, which imbue their wielder with special movements and attacks. Dropping with a treasure map ensures players find at least one straight away, but it is possible to carry all 4 at once, switching between them on the fly like a fanfic hero whose origin story involves a batch of fresh oysters at a superhero swingers party. At surface level, all the weapons feel amazing. This is pure superhero fantasy fulfillment, people. First up, Cap Shield. Equipping this piece of patriotic protection allows you to deflect attacks, including Thanos' super beam of death. As a projectile, it does medium damage and can bounce between nearby targets, and as an added bonus, it increases your jump height to complete that super soldier feel. Similarly, Thor's Stormbreaker also returns Descender after delivering shock damage to any surrounding foes, and works as a traditional melee weapon too, doing serious damage up close, especially when combined with a flying leap to put the hammer down on its victims. Hawkeye's bow, meanwhile, fires explosive arrows with pinpoint accuracy thanks to a laser guide that assists aiming, making it perfect for picking off targets from a distance. While its secondary function shoots a grapple arrow, quickly flinging you in and out of the action. Finally, Iron Man's gauntlets might be the coolest looking and sounding of the bunch, firing off auto-targeted repulsor blasts and being used to boost and hover over the fight. While they don't put out a ton of damage, they're a good choice if your aim is a bit rusty and you want to stay moving around the battlefield. One of the biggest things stopping this mode from feeling like a rushed marketing stunt is not just the effort that's gone into the design of each of these weapons, but also how they're balanced against the Infinity Stones, which can actually affect the swing of power during the fight. While collecting these gems is crucial to a Chitauri victory, they also increase Thanos' overall power. For instance, the yellow Mind Stone will double his jump height, while grabbing the purple Power Stone will multiply his laser beam damage by 6. And while there's no real tactical advantage prioritizing any one stone, his incrementally increasing power tends to make every endgame pretty exciting. There are also plenty of reminders that you're still playing Fortnite. The building mechanics are still present and useful as heroes attempt to wall off stones from the Chitauri, while the aliens themselves pop up protective barriers to cover them as they capture. The ever-shrinking map also plays a role, limiting the size of the battlefield, and as the remaining stones are relocated into the small play area, makes for some frantic final circles. On top of all of this are a number of cosmetic items tied to specific challenges. Nothing overly exciting, but a nice touch to mark the event. Sadly though, as a limited time mode, Endgame is planned to inevitably disappear from the selection screen in only a short time.
I don't feel so good.
Which is a real shame considering it feels perfect for casual Fortnite players like myself. The higher respawns, combined with less accuracy-dependent weapons and minimal item management, make matches more about spectacle and fun, feeling like you're right in the middle of one of those iconic battles from the franchise. For now, we can hope that Marvel might loosen their Titan-like licensing grip and allow some of these weapons to reappear in standard matches, or even let Endgame stick around in the regular roster. Because while we wait for that mysterious Crystal Dynamics Avengers game that was teased over 2 years ago, this Fortnite mode looks to be the best way to live out our Marvel superhero fantasies, although it does also mean putting up with this shit too.